Welcome to my first ever video on this YouTube channel, or any YouTube channel for that matter. I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. My name is Tristan. I am from Texas. I'm 19, currently in college, and I've been playing The Sims since 2008, I think. I started with The Sims 3, then moved to The Sims 4. I currently got about 19,000 hours clocked in The Sims 4, I think, and I had about 8,000 in The Sims 3, so I've been doing this for a little while. This is usually what I do in my free time, so I figured I may as well just go ahead and share what I'm doing with y'all, see if anyone was interested. But anyways, I just figured I'd tone it down for my first video. I didn't want to do anything too crazy right out the gate, so I just went with kind of a standard suburban house. Nothing too crazy. I have been working on my submissions for the Sim Spark challenge that's going on right now. I don't know when y'all are watching this, but the first challenge started maybe about a week and a half ago from now. It's the end of July. But anyways, I decided I wanted to do something a little simpler for my video on here. I didn't want it to take as long. I wanted to just kind of show you what I normally do. So anyways, like I said, this is a pretty average suburban house. It has 4 bedrooms, I believe, 5 if you want to include the office, and then it has 4 bathrooms, maybe. Yeah, I think it has the master bath, a hall bath, an ensuite upstairs, and then a half bath downstairs over there by the kitchen and dining room. But anyways, I didn't want to, well, I don't really have too much to talk about. This is my first video. I am normally watching YouTube videos while I'm building, and I didn't really plan for anything to talk about when I started my voiceover. But anyways, we're just kind of doing the outside right now. I don't think anything too interesting's happened so far. I'll probably talk about this more when I get to the actual furnishing. That's the interesting part everyone's probably here for. But anyways, figured, like I said before, I do this pretty much all the time, so I may as well share it with y'all, see if anyone was interested. I mean, I don't know that I'm that great of a builder, but I like to think I'm at least decent. So maybe someone might possibly be interested in this. But I guess we're doing the roof now. You can see I started out, I was in the back. I had that gable on the first floor, but I had to have different pitches so the windows would fit, and I didn't like how it looked. So I just went ahead and changed the pitch of all the roofs so that the back roof over there on the right side of the house continued up to the second floor. I thought that looked all right. And then I was just trying to play around here. I wanted it to look like that bay window roof was kind of more integrated, but it was going to delete the roof if I built a room there, so I just had to get over that. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out the floor plan now. Let's see. I ended up having a game room upstairs. I'll talk probably more about that when I get to furnishing it, because it doesn't look like much right now. But anyways, I do have all of the packs, so I probably used a bunch of them. So, I mean, I probably should have tried to tone it down a little bit, and I might do that for any of the other builds if y'all want me to, like, use any specific packs or anything. But I just kind of went all out on this one, so sorry if you don't have all of the packs, because I used probably at least a majority of them. But anyways, we're in the living room now. I kind of furnished this while I was still building the house, just because I knew what I wanted it to look like, but I went back and put a fireplace in, and now I'm doing the flooring and stuff. Let's see. I guess not too much interesting's happening right now. I've been watching the Sim Spark show on TBS. It's been good so far. I just watched the second episode. Just came out on TBS last night, so I watched that. So it's been interesting so far. I wasn't expecting it to be this short, because I'm pretty sure next episode is the finale, but it was cool. I'm interested to see what they do next week. The challenges so far, they've had pretty good entries, I thought, at least, for the challenges so far. It's been really cool to watch. But anyways, we're doing kind of we were doing the foyer area. I had like those 2 walls were the stairs were that went from the second floor or the first floor to the second floor, and I didn't like how the crown molding and the baseboards like had a line in between the two floors, so I just went ahead and put paneling all the way up so it looked like one wall, and it was like a cohesive thing instead of being split into two parts, because I didn't really like how that looked. But I'm about to change the wallpaper. I had that gray wallpaper. I didn't know what I wanted, like I didn't really know how I wanted to style this house yet when I was doing that. I just kind of had a neutral wallpaper in there just to have something, but I went back into this. It's still like really neutral, but I thought the paneling was nicer. It kind of fit with the style of the house a little bit more. But anyways, back in the foyer, I didn't do anything too crazy. It's not like I had all kinds of space in here. I have like the hallway table, a mirror. I stick a bunch of plants around because usually if I need to clutter a space and I don't know what to put there, it's usually plants. And so anyways, I got a bench in there for your Sims. I mean, realistically, they probably won't use it, but I figured it made sense for real life. But we're doing the lighting now. I don't know how all of y'all will feel about the lighting. I feel like most people usually prefer like the cooler white light in general. I mean, I've always grown up, I think, having like the warmer lights in my house in real life, so I'm just used to it, so that's usually what I go for. But this house is actually kind of different from what I normally do, because normally my houses are pretty dark, because I usually live in the dark in real life. I don't really have any lights on except maybe a lamp, or like most of the lights usually from my computer or my TV. So this is kind of different for me. I usually don't have ceiling lights in my Sims houses just because I don't feel the need for them, but I figured anyone downloading this would probably like them, and it also made it easier to see on the video. I didn't want y'all having to squint to see what I was doing. But anyways, we're just going around. I think I got most of the like living area done, so I'm just going back around cluttering that up. Moving on to the office. It's like, I didn't want to do anything too crazy in here. We had the chess table in the living room already, and there wasn't like a whole lot of space in here, so I didn't want to like fill it up. I wanted to make sure your Sims could still move around and stuff, so it's just a couple bookshelves, a computer, some chairs. It's nothing too crazy. In terms of skill building, I don't think I did like a whole lot. I have the chess table, like I said, there's a computer, the bookshelves, and I think there's like some plant pots out back, so you got those. I mean, other than that, I have the game room upstairs, but it just has like a ping pong table and TV, so there's nothing too crazy going on up there. And then I have like, I have the toys and stuff upstairs, so your kids can build their skills and stuff. But anyways, the master bedroom, I kept it pretty simple in here. I figured, like, I guess usually for the most part, the master bedrooms I see are like the most neutral of all of the bedrooms. Like they're not too out there with their color scheme or anything, so I kept it pretty simple. It's just I think the only real color is kind of the blue in the rug and these paintings that I'm putting up now. I placed that dresser because it like suited the style I wanted to go for most, but I like do wish that maybe the handles were a different color. I don't like that they're like that yellow gold, because I don't think it suits anything else in the room, but it is what it is. Moving on to the master bathroom, I didn't do anything too crazy. It's got all the standard stuff. I mean, usually my master bathrooms are maybe a little bigger than they need to be, but I have enough space to get all this stuff in there and your Sims to still move around, so I thought it was all right. I am kind of an erratic builder in The Sims. I jump around a lot, and I just find objects randomly that I want to use in a different room that I didn't see before, or that I'm just finding now, and so like I'll go back and put them in those rooms. And so I feel like I did pretty good on this house, but I mean, usually I'm a lot more jumpy, or like I jump around a lot more when I'm playing, just because I don't like look thoroughly through the catalog until I get to the very end and realize I forgot a bunch of stuff. But game room I kept pretty simple. The only main thing up there you can do is play ping pong, and there's a TV up there too if your Sims need another TV. But like there's a couple stools and a chair for your Sims to sit at, and like some movie posters for decoration. I didn't do anything too crazy up here. Oh, and a stereo. I remembered that I wanted to put one in and at the last minute, and then realized I didn't have space for like anything too big, but I managed to squeeze one in there. And then I have this couch. I just felt like there needed to be something in this space, but I didn't know what to put up here. And like I didn't want to put another table up here because I didn't have anything else to put on it, and I figured that I should probably mix it up at least a little bit from what was going on downstairs. But I have this little play area. There was like this hallway up here to the bedrooms, and it ended up being bigger than I expected it to be when I first built the house. So normally I try and cram like all the toys and stuff in like my kids' actual rooms, and so they don't have a lot of space to move around, but I managed to get it all out here, and I got to use the dollhouse, which is cool. I don't usually ever get to use that because it's massive. But yeah, just threw a couple decorations up around there, and then I have this, I like that toddler bed from Eco Lifestyle, so I've been putting toddler rooms in my Sims houses recently, more so than I used to, but I wasn't originally planning on it, so I'm pretty sure I go back later at some point and put a high chair downstairs. I think I do, but I'll go back and check before I upload it. It's just so, like, if you do download it, you actually have everything they need. But I'm pretty sure I did at some point, but I wasn't originally planning on having a toddler till I got up here. But anyways, this other bedroom, I kept it pretty generic. It's got a green and red color scheme, and I mean, it could be for a teen or a kid. I don't know. It could go either way. I was going to have like an activity table in the corner over there, but it didn't fit, and I didn't want to have to move the furniture around because I like how it was laid out already. So like that was the only thing that was going to define it as like a kid's room, and that didn't end up happening. So it could go either way depending on what you needed it for. But I think we should get to that soon. I just threw a couple posters up for decoration. I don't really know how to like decorate these rooms usually. But there's that table. I tried to get it in there, but I couldn't. Oh, I guess I did get a violin in, so I guess it could be a kid's room, but I mean, you could probably just replace that with the adult violin if you wanted it to be a teen's room. But I just threw a little bit of clutter, some books, a backpack, basketball over there in that corner just to fill it up. But anyways, there's this bathroom. This is the ensuite to that bedroom I just did, and then there's another hall bath over towards the front of the house that's pretty much exactly like it. It's just a different color scheme, but those are the two upstairs bathrooms. And so the bedroom I just did has its own private bathroom, and then the toddler room and the other bedroom by the game room on the other side of the house, which is going to end up being a guest bedroom, will share the hall bath. But I think you saw there, I did just go back and put a high chair down. So if you do download this house, you will have a high chair, so your Sims can actually feed their toddler, even though I think when I play the game, I just set it out on the counter for my toddlers to grab anyways, because it's a hassle to put them in the high chair. But I don't know, maybe some people do that. And then I remembered I wanted to put some of the bathroom clutter in, so I think you saw earlier I went back and put the soap and the toothbrushes and stuff down in the master bathroom. But anyways, I think this is the last room in the house we have to do. It's just a guest bedroom, like I said. It's nothing too crazy. I went with that, the season's bed and end tables and the Eco Lifestyle dresser, but I mean, I kept it pretty simple. It's got the beach painting, but I mean, that's probably the most interesting thing in that room, because I mean, I figured realistically guest bedrooms usually aren't too crazy. Then going back outside, I didn't think about the fireplace when I first built the house, so I had to remember to go back and put a chimney. And I don't know if it annoys you that it doesn't exactly line up, but it's like a half tile off because the fireplace is on a half tile, but I figured it looked like decent enough and it looked good from the outside, so I decided to keep it. But anyways, another thing that's probably getting on y'all's nerves that y'all may or may not have noticed, and if you didn't, I'm sorry, I'm pointing it out to you, but like when I'm not moving the camera around, I'm like constantly tapping the G key with my left hand just to be doing something, and so I'm constantly turning the grid on and off, and I'm sure that's getting on someone's nerves. And once again, if you didn't notice it before, I'm sorry that you now see it, but hopefully I'll get better at some point and you won't have to deal with that anymore. But anyways, I didn't want to do anything too crazy outside. I do a little landscaping in a minute, and I put this path around from the front walkway to the back patio, and it also leads to the garbage cans over there on the side of the house. But yeah, I kept the landscaping pretty simple, just like I think a few different kinds of flowers and like those tall shrubs in the corners and stuff, but nothing too crazy. But like in terms of stuff to do outside, I know I'm pretty sure I have plant pots out in the back. So your Sims can build their gardening skill, and I know there's like a seating area and a grill out there, so your Sims can cook out there. And then up in the front yard, because this house had a pretty big front yard, which is rare for my houses, I had the bucket for the water balloons that came with Seasons, so your Sims can use that. And then there's also the sprinkler from Seasons over there, so your Sims can play around in that. And then I'm just throwing a few trees around. I'm actually putting the roof texture on because it was looking incomplete without the like default texture. But anyways, yeah, here's the like back patio table and the barbecue and all that. And I think I'm about to start going through the catalog. There is like one item I usually put outside next to the barbecue on that like little table I have next to it, and it's like that little container, like the checkered container with like the ketchup and the mustard and stuff in it, and like I always put that there, but I couldn't find it for some reason. I don't know what pack it came with, and I can't remember which of the like decoration categories it's in. I can't ever remember what's in what, and so I would spend a while looking for it, but then I find a bunch of kitchen clutter I forgot to put around the place, so then I end up jumping back to the kitchen and going and shoving a bunch of that in there. I tried to restrain it a little bit. Normally I put so much clutter in like the kitchens in my build that you can't actually use them, but I tried to like tone it down a little bit so your Sims could actually use this house if you were to download it. But anyways, I think I just put a couple chairs up on the porch. I don't want to do anything too crazy. It's not like there was all kinds of space. But anyways, we're into the screenshots now, so I guess thanks for watching this video, and if you have anything you would like to see in any future videos, go ahead and let me know, so I'll try and read through those and get on that for you. But I mean, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.